Good morning, and welcome to Friday morning's intention. If you could find a place for 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be really good. I'm going to create an intention of reality here, and then anchor it in the present moment, the end of the intention. So go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to start with taking some slow, deep breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All the cares and worries just float away. The next breath in, fill the belly up really full. And when you exhale this time, feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good job. Now we're going to focus on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I'd like you to bring your awareness to your feet right now. And just ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet, going into the ground, into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then doubling back to complete the circuit back to your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then focus on your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees. Feel everything just relax. Your upper legs, your buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Everything just loosens. Then your inner organs, your rib cage, your breast, chest, full back and spine. Feel everything soften. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we put our attention up to our scalp. A lot of tension can hide up there. Let's see if there's any hiding there right now. And just release it. Almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then focus on the jaw. Allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And feel your eyelids soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax though, while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air today to deal with them. I want you to envision yourself on the ground looking up at the sky and seeing all your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. But they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day, I want you to notice or observe your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. And if one does pick you up and take you for a wild ride, just as soon as you realize it, simply bring yourself back to the present moment. Just gently bring yourself back. That's all it is a practice of. You can use my voice as a guideline. You can use your breath. Just the practice of bringing yourself back. Now, if you were witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. And we'll explore that just a little bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. As you land on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or a wall has been built. And this is normal and natural. We all develop barriers to help protect ourselves. What I want you to realize is that it's your heart. You have a full access, VIP, backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead right now and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so incredible. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space, being completely bathed in this warm and loving light. It's so safe. You feel so secure and happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are. Everything in the universe is energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of shift in perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, blissful, kind of like a light cloud. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. What color are you? Then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, it's just total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. And you don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience on joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point, on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. And they are also you. We are all one being, one light. All the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of unimaginable power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and of incredible capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of here. I want you to envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your mental body full of clarity, your emotional bodies balanced, and your energetic bodies filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now with me. I'm feeling light. Like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being. My cells, my DNA, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's so exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your friends and family. Witness the relief and wonderment on their faces. And then stretch it out further to include your community. And then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. And now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So go ahead and let's envision pulling humanity out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around every once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, though, that we have the resources we need to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And it's okay if you don't know what your purpose is right now. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness, completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And envision yourself going to bed at the end of your day on your path right now, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. And that's through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's rejoice together in song, in music, in dancing, laughter, playing. My heart is just expanding in its chest thinking about this. And feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass them by, the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling connected. As something miraculous happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency, energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the righteousness, the judgment, the fear, the harming of others. All of this naturally falls away, and we tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are in place, designed to lift us up in our lives, protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into higher resonance frequencies that are more in alignment with who we are. And all of a sudden, I feel trust blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion, sensing all the connections opening up, cleansing, clearing, communication flowing. What an amazing energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I want you to just stop in your shoes right now. This is already done. It has already happened. So say we all. Wherever you are, whether you're frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're out throwing a ball around with your friends outside, or you're having a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, watching your children and your grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop and look at all the beauty surrounding you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that's surrounding and supporting you at all times. And receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And let's connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you for all my lessons. Thank you for this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, energy, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this incredible reality you've just created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. We're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and light, healing, energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. When you're ready to also come back into the room, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so we can do it on demand. And eventually we won't have to put any effort into it anymore. We just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency resonance energy, creating the reality of our choosing around us. It's more in tune with who we really are, because we're that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together this way. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded, all works, it's all good. Have the most beautiful day. And we'll see you again later this evening for the evening intention.